Hey parents, my name is Paul Maynard. I'm on staff here at TR Students, and I also get to help lead and plan a lot of things regarding episode. And so I just want to get in front of you for a few minutes and first say thank you so much for being willing to send your student to episode 22. We know that's a big decision, both financially and just emotionally and everything else that comes with it. So we want to say from our staff to you, man, we are honored that you'd have your student come along with us. And I want to take just a couple minutes and just help prepare you for the weekend, hopefully answer some questions, and just make sure that you feel good about what's going to be happening. So on this page that you're watching the video, there's some really important documents we want you to check out, right? The first one's the schedule, just so you know what we're doing during the week. Really simple, but you can look at that. The next one is a packing list. So it's very simple, but just some helpful reminders of what to bring, and then a few things maybe not to bring. So read that for us. There's also our devotions are on this page, and so you can actually read through the same devotions that your students going to be reading during the weekend. And so one, you just know what's happening, know what they're talking about, but also it would allow you the chance to hopefully prompt some spiritual conversations with your student when they get off the bus at the end of the weekend, because you kind of know what they've been talking through. So read those devotions if you will. And then there's also a medicine schedule. And so here's how we kind of approach that. If your student regularly takes some medicine and they're able to administer that themselves, they're not going to forget, they know when and how and why to take all that, then they're free to just do that on their own. But if your student might need some help, or if you feel more comfortable having some supervision, then what you can do is fill out that schedule, write down the name of the medicine, when they take it, how much they take, everything there that you see, and then you'll have the chance to turn that sheet in to our camp nurses at check-in on Friday, and then they'll make sure that your student's getting the medicine that they need. So check that out, fill that out ahead of time if you need to turn that in on Friday. And then the last thing is just our contact info. So if you need to get a hold of us, or if you need to get a hold of Ridgecrest, our venue for the weekend, you'll see their information there as well. So just have that handy in case something were to come up. Now, I just want to make sure that you're prepared for check-in on Friday morning, February 25th, okay? And so here's how we'll do that. If you have a high school student coming to episode, they can begin checking in at 10:45 in Bruner Hall, okay? So front of the church, come in the doors, take one right down the little ramp. We'll have signs and people, you'll have no problems finding it. But high school students can check in at 10:45, starting at 10:45, and middle school students can check in starting at 11:15 a.m. Now, if you've got one of either, go ahead and bring it at 10:45. It's totally fine. We're not going to make you wait with your middle school student. We just want to help alleviate the crowd a little bit and just thin things out some. So again, high school checks in starting at 10:45 a.m., middle school checks in starting at 11:15 a.m. Like I said, you'll come in the front doors of the church, turn right to go down the ramp towards Bruner. You'll check in by last name. The student will get their name tag. It'll have their bus assignment, their room assignment on it. If you've pre-purchased a hoodie through registration, you'll get that there. And then, like I said, you'll have the chance to drop off the medicine schedule with the nurses. And then you'll move to the other side of the room to finally drop off your bag. And we will actually load that on the right bus for your student. One more thing just regarding that. We want to make sure that everybody has a great time. We know God's going to do some incredible things at episode, but we also want to make sure everybody has a safe time as well. And so, as a part of that check-in, after you get through with the one side of the room and you get your name tag and all that stuff, right before you drop off your bag at our bus stations there, we will actually have some leaders that will do some quick bag checks. And so you're welcome to stay with your student through this process. We'll have guys and girls areas separated, and we'll have male and female leaders just gently and easily open the bags with your student supervision, and just check in on a few things and make sure that nothing's there that doesn't need to be there, just so everybody's safe and has a really good time. It won't take long at all, but they'll do that, and then your bus will get loaded, or your bag will get loaded on the bus after that, and then you're done. That's it. And so just again, high school 10:45, middle school 11:15. Come on out, and we'll try to get you through that process as quickly as we can. And then once all that's done and everybody's checked in, everybody's good to go, our buses will pull out around noon on that Friday. And so if you have any questions about that, definitely reach out to us about that. Like I said, if you pre-purchased a hoodie, you'll get that there. If you did not get an opportunity to pre-purchase a hoodie, and you decide that you want your student to have one, or your student decides they want to have one, we will have some for sale there on the spot during check-in on Friday, but we'll have a lot more for sale at Ridgecrest at episode once they get there. So if you want to send some money with them, you can definitely do that. All right, last thing is, hey, we want you to be a part of the weekend as much as you can, and so we're actually able to stream each of our sessions. So again, if you look at the schedule on this page, you'll see when our sessions meet, and then you can go to episodeonline.org. Anytime during those sessions, right before the sessions, you'll see a link to where we'll be streaming. We'll be streaming from TR's website as well as our TR Students YouTube account. And so you'll be able to watch live what's happening in those sessions. And you can comment in the chat and you can give shout outs to your students or whatever you want to do. Well, we'd love for you guys to be a part of that and just get to see what your students are actually experiencing there. And then those videos will be hosted on the websites as well. So you can go back and check it later if you didn't catch it live. So make sure you check that out at episodeonline.org. Hey, if you have any questions at all, we want to help you. We want to make sure you're prepared and you feel good about the weekend. And so please reach out to us. You can email us at episode@trbc.org. Just episode@trbc.org. Send us that email and we will get right back to you. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions. Again, thank you so much for sending your student. We cannot wait for the weekend. We cannot wait for what God's going to do. And we're so excited that your student's going to be there to experience it all. Thanks so much and have a great day.